Morning, everybody. I am taking the kayak out to go crabbing. I haven't been out crabbing on my kayak in probably 3 or 4 years. It's been a while. But I got the bug to do it today, and I'm out here enjoying a beautiful morning. I got my cooler mounted in front here with a bungee cord. That's where I'll keep the crabs, if I get any. I got a bag of chicken necks in there for bait. And back behind me here I have 11 crab pots, or traps, not pots. That'll set out and then just keep paddling back and forth to check them. So to my right here is a little island in the middle of this river. I'm going down to the end of this island and I'm going to set my traps around the point of it and see how I do. Back behind me, this river goes out to the Delaware Bay. If I don't get anything up this way, I might go on closer to the mouth of the river and try that out. So stay tuned, let's see if we can get some blue crabs. I got some some bait in there. Alright, they're all set. Got some around the corner of that island. Alright, let's start pulling some pots. I just pulled one and there was one crab, but it was too small. Kind of going the wrong way with the current, so I gotta pull pretty quick. Oh, I took my bait already. Rats. Let's come back for that one. That's a bummer. We'll re-drop that one later. Could be turtles too. There's these terrapin turtles in here that like to take your bait. Nothing. A fish jumping. Hey, there's a crab. Too small. Easier to pull when you're going down current. This way you're not pulling the buoy, pulling the slack out of the buoy, then you kind of disturb the pot before you can actually pull it up. Nothing. I threw a few chicken feet as bait to see if it would work from the chickens that I raised this year, so we'll see if any of those catch any crabs. If nothing else, it looks cool. Another little crab. Well, I had a crab in all but 3 of my traps. but they were all too small. So let's see if things pick up. This current is kind of slack right now, so maybe when the current picks up, they'll get some bigger ones to move in. Just keep working this line and give it 30 minutes or so, and if I don't see anything or catch any keepers, I'm gonna pick up and move. Alright, I'm doing my last check on this line. There's no crabs. I'm pulling up the pots and moving locations. Just catching a bunch of little ones. Ah, little dinky. Challenge doing this on a kayak, as you can tell, but you gotta be flexible. Move around, turn around, stack up the pot. But you work with what you have, right? I think all the crabs I've caught have been like 3 inches. Well, there's a snapping turtle. Get out of there. That's probably what stole my bait. Jesus. Alright, got my new line set out. Not the straightest line, but let's paddle up towards the other end and start pulling, see if we get any bigger crabs. I'm at the mouth of this river here, so see if there's anything bigger hanging out up here. Alright, let's start pulling pots. Another little one. Little one. Huh. Where are all the big crabs at? Alright, I'm pulling my pots. I'm done. Nothing but small crabs. Had a guy stop by who's running a trot line out in the bay. And he said he's got a dozen keepers. He told me where to go out in the bay, but I'm not paddling way out there with my kayak. So I've done pretty decent in this river before, but again, that was years ago. So maybe try again another weekend. Finish pulling up these pots and head on to the truck. Look at that, finally got a keeper as I'm pulling up pots. Nice. Let's throw him in the cooler. Well, this is my setup here. Got 2 stacks of pots behind my seat. I just took off the cooler, but that was bungeed down to the front through these little foot rails. It's a Jackson kayak, the Cuda 12. It's pretty old. Maybe 8 years old. Well, I'm headed home. Thanks for watching.